Hello, baby. Hello, my patrons, and of course, my horse.
Your
My
horse?
favorite. Yeah, of my horse. My horse! My horse throat.
Where's this going?
Homophones? I don't know. I was gonna say like, hey, I was just gonna try and thank, not
Okay,
yet,
you're
but
gonna try to think
welcome.
of it. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, welcome to our patrons who will be with us for the next hour.
You're forced
But
in here.
also-
You're locked in here with
yeah.
us.
And the people who aren't locked in here are the people who listen to this for free, who only get to be here for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, the
And you know that.
freebos.
Freebos.
You know what Lydia Tarr
Hey.
would call them? Robots.
What? Oh, that's right. Okay, so for full disclosure on this, I saw Tar when it came out, so I'm kind of honestly with all the movies that we're going to be discussing today. It's a 3-movie spectacular, I think.
A specky, yeah.
Yeah. We haven't talked about movies in a little while, but anyway, all of 3 of these movies I saw like 2 months ago. Like at least it feels 2 months ago. And so just like with status and culture, you're gonna get the best part of, oh yeah, I have strong opinions of this thing I haven't really revisited.
Yeah, it's like I don't really remember
it's not
this,
fresh.
but
Yeah.
we're
It is
we're
what it
talking
is.
about movies again today, folks. We're back in front of the silver screen in the theaters.
Yeah, tell that to King Midas.
Okay, Mingitis.
That's kind of racist, right? Merciless Ming. I can say that.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
But
Actually,
yeah,
it's Ming the
anyway, I
Merciless.
did see the movie with King Midas, so it's kind of funny you mentioned that.
What movie with King Midas was it?
Tar? I mean, that's the movie we're talking about. But
Oh, yeah.
he kept like reaching in my popcorn and turning into gold. I'm like, what the fuck, King Midas?
And then, but was he doing it as a joke, or was he also disappointed because he can't eat
He
it?
kept forgetting. He kept forgetting that he has that.
How does so is it the king? Is it like the touch of his fingers, or is it like whatever touches his body? Because it's like
it's
if he
whatever
just-
touches his body. So like, there's
Oh.
just a line of gold on the theater seats now.
but like how does he eat any? I mean, is in the original story did he just starve to death? I guess that's what happened, right?
Probably. Maybe he can. Maybe the other thing about
mean,
the
it's not
Midas
real.
touch curse is that, well,
Yeah.
no, he is real and he's my friend and I saw the movie with him. But maybe
Okay.
the thing about
Yeah.
the Midas touch curse is it makes it so you can eat gold. So like now that's like a food that he can eat.
Oh, but it doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah, that's
Like that's the
real
curse. That's the real curse.
It doesn't matter that he like touched his damn wife.
You know
or
what
daughter
he's
and
you know
turned
what
her to gold.
you know what
It's
he's
like-
gonna do
yeah.
when he breaks free of the curse?
Uh-huh.
Eat a whole bushel of apples.
That's it exactly what he's gonna do.
Is it the time of the year where we say we gotta watch Pirates of the Caribbean again?
It's such a
'Cause that's
like, man, those
it's
first
so-
couple movies are really good. They're pretty fun.
You mean 3? Yeah, the 3. I
first
mean, they're
3.
so good. The first 3 are so good. I
Yeah.
mean, we've said it before. Like one of the first bonus episodes where I said I love the East India Trading Company attire.
We
And
gotta
now
do.
I can't say.
We have to
Yeah.
do an episode about that series, honestly.
I technically have a photo of Mr. Mercer in the Saffron Corps because he wears like a black
Hmm.
and like the tunic kind of a thing.
We could talk about, there are lessons you can learn from 18th century menswear, I'm sure.
I mean, again, I don't want to rehash the literal episode we did on this in a bonus episode, but we did say that everything is good until Will Turner wears a literal red shirt with like a black vest in the last movie, and it just looks like he's going to
Yeah.
prom in 1800s. I wonder if people
on,
in the
everybody,
1800s
my-
actually had prom. Had prom, but is there like a goat in the room? I don't know. I guess there's not really goats in proms. Or
My headphones died for a second, and I came back, and I just heard you say, "There's not goats in proms." And the last thing I remember us talking about
it's
is
gonna
Pirates of the
be-
Caribbean.
yeah, well, it'll be a funny moment for everyone. But we are talking about a movie called Tar.
Yeah, speaking of real people.
I honestly want to keep vamping so that way only the patrons hear about our thoughts on the movie because we have like 5 more minutes on this.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
before
we
they
can give
get
them
cut
a little taste of Tar, which is what
A
her
little
book
taste- I
should have been called, I think.
I can't believe that the book is called Tar on Tar. That's the dumbest name ever, and it's real. It's like a real if I were to make a book, I would never call it Ethan on Ethan. I feel like that's the
What about
dumbest
Wong
shit.
on Wong? Does that sound any better?
That just sounds like a Chinese porn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I find it anywhere?
I mean, you could I'm not gonna tell you where, but if you X-tube it,
Okay.
it's like that.
Hold on, let me visit a website really quick. Oh wow.
Have you seen that tweet from Weird Al? Weird Al, where it's like, oh, his movie's not out in like Australia, but he goes like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna tell you, but if you use a VPN, which is like very probably not,
Yeah,
and he uses like a torrent website, and he's like, and be a pirate, and I'm like, that's pretty funny. He's
I want to see that movie too. Maybe that'll be the next bonus episode, the Weird Al tale.
The Weird Al, the tale of Weird Al,
Mr. Weird
of Sir Lancelot.
Do you think Weird Al would ever do a parody of like? Well, I guess is Lydia Tarr? She's a composer too, right? We never hear any of her. Or do we ever hear her original work?
Yeah, she's like, well, I mean, she's like on the piano. Remember?
Oh, of
she's
course.
Like trying to make a thing.
I bet Weird Al could do a pretty good parody of that.
What would it be called?
Ding dong or whatever. Like you just make it a funny noise instead of the piano keys.
I mean, he doesn't. He just replaces lyrics. He doesn't like compose. Well, new thing.
See, the problem is her music doesn't have lyrics, so he had to do something new for this one.
So wait,
instead of like being piano keys, it would just be him making like funny noises.
Is that a parody? Is that even like are in your mind? I'm curious. Obviously, Spencer, you're not a music person like I am. In this parody that you're imagining, is he still playing the same tones you would hear? Like the notes are the same. It's just that the instrument of choice is different.
Yeah, I think so.
Is that okay? Because I was gonna say if the whole thing is just him making sounds, I don't know that counts as like a parody of a song. If you're just like oh, you want to hear my parody of "Live La Vida Loca"? Boop boop. Like that's not.
That would be a pretty good parody though, because it's like, what if the song was "Beep Boop"?
Hold on. How far did this go?
The thing about Weird Al, anything he does is parody.
That's not how that works.
No, anytime he whatever he's doing is a parody of a regular guy doing something because he's weird. So he's like, what? Wouldn't it be funny if a weird guy did this?
Wait, so you're like, what if he was like, check out this lamp, but it's like a piece of toast? Is that parody?
Yeah, that's parody. Because it's like, what if it was a parody of lamps? The concept of lamps. It's lampooning it, if you will,
or toasting it, The can of philosophical worms that this has opened up is just—it's the worst.
And I'm gonna dig right into those worms.
Wait, why would you like dig? Oh, okay, like eating them.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
I'm like, why would you dig a hole? Oh, in my head, I was like, why would you dig a hole for the worms if the worms are already in front of you? I think I said this.
Yeah, go on. No, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was waiting in line. I'm pretty sure we're gonna run out of anecdotes. Eventually on this podcast. Well,
we just have to keep doing things, so we never, never run out of anecdotes. That's the thing.
But I was at Disneyland, and I'm like, I'm bored at the Buzz Lightyear ride. Yeah,
when are you
the Astro Blasters? Yeah, I mean, dude, lines bore me like a drill. Anyway. Like a drill, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull up this grass because I'm like, why not? And there's a little like, not a garden. I guess it's just like a patch of grass on one stretch of the line, and I pulled it up, and they were just worms, and it freaked the crap out of me. And I guess it would make sense that they would have worms to like make sure that their grass is like healthy and nitrogen rich. I guess like what real burrowing things do.
Walt Disney just loved worms. Well, because Disneyland is the home of like Wormland. You wouldn't know unless you were Worm, but it's on the property.
Like do you think worms pay to go to Disneyland?
It's the exact same amount of money. It's like $170 or whatever.
Wait, hold on. So what's the currency for worms? Because as we know,
US dollars.
Well, okay, because skeletons would use worms as the dollars.
Oh shit, yeah. So it's kind of like if our coins
what?
had money.
Wait, what?
I'm saying because like the worms are themselves money, and they use money. It's pretty
Yeah, but okay, yeah, so skeletons coins.
Are to humans as worms are to coins.
I can't even follow.
Let's talk. We got to talk about damn Tar. We keep talking about skeletons and Weird Al and stuff like that. You know.
Okay, fine. Let's go in.
I've just been vamping for the 5 minutes to make sure.
I get it. I understand. I think this is so funny. I'm laughing. This is as much as it is for them as it is for me. One for them, one for us. One movie. Yeah, who said that? What director said that? One for them, one for us.
Probably Lydia Tarr.
Oh yeah, Lydia Tarr.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
she
I was
has an EGOT
this earlier.
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
Does she really?
Yeah, that's what they say at the beginning. But
when she's talking to the New York Times guy,
the New Yorker guy. But yeah,
New Yorker. I'm sorry. That the movie's about cancel culture, and I wonder if her name is Lydia Tarr, like Tar and Feathered.
Ooh, it could
like
be.
I don't in my head I thought of that, but I don't know if I read a review and I thought of that afterward. But this is a certified Ethan insight.
It could be.
Yeah.
Maybe, because it's implied that that's probably not that, or that's explicitly not her real name.
Yeah, because she meets her brother.
Spoiler territory. I guess we
spoiled territory.
We already spoiled it a little bit, but
spoilers for the podcast, movie Tar. Any movie that you see us talk to, just know we're gonna talk about everything about it, and you're not gonna enjoy it.
I'll also say that I don't think it really matters that much if you know what happens in the movie Tar. Like that's not really. It's not like about the sequence of events. There's not really many like surprises. I guess.
It's just about like
it's like a character study.
Exactly. Yeah. CSI Miami.
Yeah, exactly. CSI Miami. But Tar.
Yeah, Tar. So it's a movie. I went in completely blind about this. So Isabel sent it to me a while back. And it's the poster you see where she's like doing this, and I'm doing the poster where she's like
where it's like the low angle shot, right?
Yeah. I guess for Spencer's purposes, it's more like this because low angle. Anyway, and it's just like a movie, but I think it's like a movie about a woman conductor, and I'm like, oh, I'm all in on this. And I didn't watch any trailers. I didn't do anything and then it came out as a surprise. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch this on like a Thursday night at like midnight, and I'm telling you, I gotta stop doing this because long movies at midnight, especially ones that are kind of suspenseful,
movie. And this is also. I'm not saying this is a criticism because I really enjoyed this. It is very, very deliberately like slow. It is a really slow movie.
It's also very unsettling in the best way. Yeah. I don't know if I would. I guess it's a psychological thriller or drama. I guess
it's a drama. I guess
drama. I guess not exactly psychological. Like it's not like super weird, but it does play with. Her psyche at some points. And it did. I had some weird dreams after I watched this movie because again I was super tired and I watched this movie and it's musical. Well, not a musical, but there was music in it. And I gotta stop watching movies at midnight.
Yeah.
So the movie follows is a character study on Lydia Tarr, who is an EGOT. She's a woman. The doctor's a woman. She's a composer, a conductor. It's implied that she's one of the best.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's specifically the conductor for the Berlin Philharmonic, which is considered like the best in the world, right? I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not a Philharmonic. I'm not plugged into that world as much. I like classical music, but
name 5.
Okay, Mahler's Fifth Orchestra. Or
Mahler 5, Mahler 1, Mahler 2,
There you go. Just gonna name all of them. I also got
there's
it wrong,
9, I think, something like that. Yeah. But so the movie is she's kind of in the process of completing the Mahler cycle, so she's gonna record the last one that she hasn't recorded yet,
which is the
Mahler, the 5th one. Yeah. And she is plagued by an ex-student or an ex-protege of hers for her program. She gets a lot of like weird texts. She also is, I guess, implied to be, I guess, adulterous in her marriage.
Yeah, well, no, you see her like she is she like grooms a lot of people like pretty. She is a woman who she describes herself as a U-Haul lesbian in one scene. But she definitely uses her power to take advantage of people. And
you do see that during the course of the film with one particular person. Mm-hmm. I guess she was never fully named it until maybe in between the scenes, but it's the a new cellist in the Berlin Philharmonic, which oddly lines up with the recording of the Mahler, which I think would never honestly happen. But in real life, like, I feel like they wouldn't do that. Like, oh, let's have a new person join as we're recording this
in the movie. That is like controversial. Like, that's what they say. It's like,
yeah. Whoa, hey, hold on a second. You can't. I'm stopping you. You cannot go any further.
Yeah. And I'm time. So you cannot start without me.
Yeah, I am the morning and evening sun. That's my imitation of Yul in.
Yeah,
I mean, in the I was gonna say the Great Commandments.
The Great Commandments. But I think they're great.
When are we gonna talk about that movie?
The 10 Commandments. Let's do a swords and sandals epic episode. But anyway, if you want to hear us talk about another kind of epic, Lydia Tarr. That's the movie.
We all know your name's Linda Tarr. Spoiler alert.
That's not what that he's not like got that kind of voice. He's like, hey everybody, I know your name's Linda. He's got that kind of voice.
I'm not gonna judge you for what you done.
Yeah.
That's what family does.
But we'd conduct you to go over to patreon.com/style and direction and pay $5 a month.
Yep, gives you access to our very, very nice place, our Discord, which always is fun to chat about menswear and, of course, other topics. But it also gives you access to our backlog of bonus episodes, all on patreon.com, where you can listen to it. And, you've got, episodes on Gangster Squad. Not really, not that one. That one's available for everyone. But, there's other great bonus
Indiana Jones thing? No, Back to the Future. That's a bonus.
The future's on there. That's
we used to talk about movies every week, not every week, every month. And now we talk about life and movies sometimes. But this is a movie episode.
How about the movie of life?
Oh man, life itself.
And have you heard of the Life the Life trilogy?
Yeah, such is.
Yeah, such is life. Wait, what was that?
Such is life. Life is such.
Such is life. Life as such. No,
it's life.
The first
one
was life. Yeah, Life as Such was the first one, because I remember that the credits would say LAS. So Life as Such is the first one. Then it is Such is Life, and then I thought that the third one should be As Such, Life.
It should be
As Such Life. So.
You should put that in the suit.
I actually, write that down.
Yeah, As Such, Life. Anyway, if you want to hear more inside jokes, I don't know, if you want to hear more stuff about Tar or Amsterdam or see how they run, we covered 3 movies for the price of one. And as he said, Discord is a great time.
That's right. You go to patreon.com/sounddirection. $5 a month gives you access to all of that. But $10 a month, we just say thank you. It says thank you to our Sadcast fanatics, the $10 Patreon tier. Thank you to Shane Curry, Philip Gagard, Jarek Colian, Henrik Wilberg, and John Clifford. We appreciate you guys so much. Lydia Tarr.
Yeah. We love you like Lydia Tarr loves her proteges.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I bet. We'll see you guys next time. Oh, I guess we'll see you in December for another bonus episode, because we are taking, it's one of those months where we take a break from the mainline stuff. Got some good episodes, good topics. Good top. Tell that to Joe Biden.
Speaking of Lydia Tarr, she's probably she's probably top,
Get more of that next month and next year on the main line. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.